Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm wearing a hat because my hair is just messed up and I'm too lazy to fix it. Um, but yeah, let's talk about my experience of living in SoMa, and just in case if anyone's deciding to move to downtown San Francisco during this pandemic, hopefully this will be helpful. So why did I move to SoMa in the first place? So before the pandemic, when everything was normal, I was new to the city. I didn't have a lot of friends or anything. So I just wanted a place that would kind of also like allow me to socialize and network with other people. And this is a really good spot because a lot of tech companies are around here, and most of the meetups that happen after like 5 o'clock. They usually happen around here, so it's super convenient. And another thing I was thinking about was like safety, because I was like, oh, maybe when I start my job, I'm gonna be staying at the office to like late hours, and I do not want to be like walking in the dark because San Francisco is not the safest area to live in. Trust me. Um, yeah, so that's why I wanted a place that's extremely convenient, and also other than that was because I did not want to spend a lot of time just commuting in general because I hate the commute. And I mean, there's already a lot going on in my life, and I was like, I'd rather spend more time sleeping than spending time on the bus or the BART that kind of stinks. So yeah, that was one of the reasons why I decided, like the major reason that I decided to choose to live in SoMa. And also, um, mostly like how would I describe this area would be that there are a lot of high-rise buildings. It's kind of cool in a sense because when you're living in a high-rise building, it usually comes with a gym and a pool, and for me like also a jacuzzi with like a rooftop barbecue. I mean, if you're really into these kind of things, then I think it's the right place for you to live. I mean, also like I think just in general the apartment qualities are pretty good down here. Um, so yeah, it's just like if you want to experience a probably slightly fancier lifestyle, I guess this would be a good place to live in. Um, so yeah. What else? Okay, so here comes like the things that I don't really like about Soma is that around here you can't really find really cheap and yummy food. They're usually like overpriced and so food. Not saying that there's not any good restaurants, but they're usually like pretty overpriced. By that, what I mean is that like, oh, a banh mi could cost $7 or $8, and for me back then when I was a student, banh mi was the kind of food that I get when I'm broke. So it's usually around like $3 or $4, but I was in Canada, so can't really compare. Um, yeah, so this kind of shocked me in some way. And there are not a lot of like grocery stores around that's cheap. Well, there is one, and they brand themselves as organic, and they just overprice everything because organic is pricey. So yeah, that's like a place that I don't go. Woodlands, yeah, I don't really go there that much unless I really needed to get something, or if I had to get a quick lunch, then I'll go there. But usually I do not want to pay for that. Um, so yeah, it's not. I'll say it's not a really like residential area. It's more like really business focused. But I think it's also kind of cool that because the kind of people you see walking around here during like pre pandemic are mostly like tech bros with their Patagonia jacket and wearing their jeans, or like and then wearing their AirPods, just like not wasting any single second of not consuming information or learning new stuff, or even A lot of them are on like business calls or whatever. So that's like kind of like a cool vibe to experience, but I don't know if you want to experience that when you're, like off work. Um, yeah, it really depends. So, right now, because this like we're in a special situation, and everyone's just like working from home, and we don't really know when this whole pandemic's gonna be over. I just don't see as much benefits or an advantage to live in this area anymore. Because I mean, I don't need to commute to get to work, and yeah, so I'm just looking for a place that's actually more convenient for me to live. So that means having grocery stores around, having areas that are recreational, like that allows me to go for a run or go for a walk, even like somewhere closer to nature. And yeah, also have decent food and cheap food, like good restaurants around me is kind of important too. So yeah, another thing, you pay a lot less rent. Um, that's why I don't really recommend living in Soma right now, because of this whole pandemic. But maybe I think if this pandemic was over, it would be worth it, to live in Soma for at least like like 1 year, just to get that experience. But other than that, I don't really recommend it. So yeah, that's that, and hopefully that was helpful, and I'll see you soon. Peace.